Some bonds don't fade. They haunt you. And when John Travolta finally broke his silence about Olivia Newton-John, what came out wasn't a tribute. It was a confession. Raw. Unpolished. The kind of words a man carries for decades before the weight forces them out. They met in 1977 on the set of Grease. He was 23, coming off Saturday Night Fever. She was 28, a singer with no acting experience and a voice that stopped rooms. The chemistry was instant, not the performative kind you see in press tours, but something deeper. Something dangerous when two people are already committed to other lives. For decades, fans speculated about what really existed between them. They always denied it. They always smiled through the questions. But grief has a way of loosening the truth from a man's chest. Olivia's battle with breast cancer spanned over 30 years. Diagnosed in 1992, she fought through it, went into remission, then watched it return in 2013 and again in 2017. Through every round, every treatment, every moment the disease tried to claim her, John stayed close. Not publicly. Not for cameras. Quietly. He called. He visited. He held space for a woman he could never fully have and could never fully let go of. Friends who witnessed these exchanges describe something heavier than friendship, an unspoken understanding between two people who recognized, perhaps too late, what they meant to each other. In August 2022, Olivia passed away at her ranch in Southern California. The world mourned a beloved icon. But John didn't release a statement that day. He didn't post on social media. He went silent for weeks. When asked, sources close to him said he couldn't form the words yet, that the loss had gutted him in ways he hadn't anticipated and wasn't ready to share. Then he spoke. And what he said shifted everything. During a deeply personal interview, John confessed that he had loved Olivia, not in the casual way celebrities describe co-stars, but in a way that had shaped the entire architecture of his adult life. He admitted that there was a version of his life, a parallel path, where things were different. Where timing didn't betray them. Where choices made in youth didn't carve permanent grooves of regret. He spoke of her as the one who got away, not in the shallow romantic sense, but as the person who understood him most completely and loved him most honestly. The confession landed like a weight in the room. Even the interviewer went quiet. But it's what he said next that's truly devastating. He revealed that in Olivia's final months, she wrote him a letter. A private letter. Not for publication. Not for history. Just for him. He never disclosed its full contents, but the way he described holding it, the way his voice cracked when he mentioned her handwriting, told you everything you needed to know. Some goodbyes are so sacred they exist entirely outside the realm of public consumption. He carries that letter with him now. He says he reads it on days when the silence is too loud. There's a particular tragedy in loving someone across decades, not from distance, but from proximity. Watching them build a life. Watching them suffer. Watching them fade. Loving them the entire time, with nowhere for that love to land except into quiet phone calls and hospital visits and letters written when there are no more tomorrows left to delay the truth. John Travolta didn't just lose a friend when Olivia died. He lost a future he'd been silently grieving since 1977. This story isn't about scandal or tabloid speculation. It's about the private grief that famous people carry behind public smiles. Two people who meant the world to each other in a way neither could fully express until one of them was gone. If this confession moved you, tap that like. Have you ever carried feelings for someone you could never fully express? Tell us your story in the comments. This is a safe space. And if you believe some loves transcend time and circumstance, subscribe and turn on the bell.